हाँ ये स्किप कर इधर पे ओके यस so in the last class we have gone about the what modern periodic table completely and the laws okay Dauberiner law Newland law then we went with Mendeleev law Henry Moseley modern periodic law in today's class I'll deal with what trends in the periodic table what say trends in the periodic table trends so there are two types of trends okay one trend is down the group the other trend is across the period and in which aspects or in which physical quantities we have to go मतलब ट्रेंड्स किसमें देखना है तो there is one called atomic radius and ionic radius we have to see what are the trends in atomic radius and ionic radius or so first I'll explain you the atomic radius what is an atomic radius so what you mean by radius circle radius of a circle is distance from center to the circumference yes or no distance from center to the circumference is becomes our what becomes our radius similarly if you imagine atom as a sphere okay the distance from center of the nucleus to the outermost shell or orbital becomes what becomes my radius of an atom clear so first is radius of an atom radius of an atom so what is the radius of an atom it is the distance between what center of the nucleus to the outermost shell or orbital it becomes our atomic radius now remember what is an ion what is an ion what is ion how many types of ion we have cation and anion so what is an ion cation moves towards cathode man yes charge species what are ions ions are nothing but charge species charge species what are two types okay one is cat ion the other one is anion correct cat ion means atom or group with a positive charge here we are talking about atom so I'll go only with atom so I'll say atom or you can write group with what positive charge and what is my anion atom or group with what charges or charge you can say negative charges clear with this now why atom or any group gain positive charge or it gain negative charges how it gain positive charge how it gain positive charge I told you what are by donating the electron positive charge atom will gain a positive charge by giving electron for example sodium gives one electron and becomes Na plus sodium ion why it gives the electron to become stable clear similarly okay anions will receive or will gain what electron and becomes negative charge why they become negative Yes, don't talk. Listen here. I told you always a cation is smaller than its atom. Why it is like that? Because a cation will have more protons. If the protons are more, nuclear force of attraction. Repeat. Is more. What is nuclear force of attraction? See, these electrons are under the control of protons. Yes or no? Protons are in between and they are holding up what? Holding up the electrons. सामने आ जाओ. टेंशन लियो ना. Okay. See, it has 11 protons and only 10 electrons. It has how many? 11 protons and 10 electrons. The holding capacity of proton. Yes. What? 11 protons, 10 electrons. ये क्या नहीं समझ में? पॉजिटिव चार्जेस, नेगेटिव चार्जेस. VE man, VE minus negative VE. Positive, this is plus VE, positive, short form of positive. Okay, plus VE. Yes, come here. What I was saying that इसके पास 11 प्रोटॉन्स है और 10 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है. जो प्रोटॉन की होल्डिंग कैपेसिटी है टुवर्ड्स इलेक्ट्रॉन वो क्या होता है? ज्यादा. ओके, द अट्रैक्शन बिटवीन प्रोटॉन्स दैट इज न्यूक्लियस towards what? Electrons which are negative. So protons are positive. Okay, always the attraction between positive and negative is known as electrostatic force of attraction. Repeat. Electrostatic force of attraction. And here these protons are inside the nucleus. So we say nuclear force of attraction. What we say? Nuclear force of attraction. So here nuclear force of attraction is more than here. Yes or no? Here we have 11 protons, 11 electrons. Here we have 11 protons. Because nuclear force of attraction is more, it ओके खींचता है. इट पुल्स द इलेक्ट्रॉन, जिसकी वजह से जो एटम का जो शेप है और जो साइज है वो क्या हो जाएगा? छोटा हो जाएगा. आयन का साइज श्रिंक हो जाएगा. इसीलिए सोडियम आयन दैट इज कैट आयन ऑफ सोडियम इज ऑलवेज व्हाट? स्मॉलर देन anion. Clear with this one? Now opposite of it, take any anion. For example, take chlorine. Okay, take what? Chlorine. So I'll draw it here. See, chlorine. So atomic number is 17. Electronic configuration is 2, 8, 7. That is K shell, L shell, M shell. It takes up one electron and becomes what? Becomes Cl minus. Its electronic configuration is 2, 8, 8. Outermost shell of chlorine have only 7, whereas outermost shell have chlorine ion have how many? 8. It has 17 protons and 17 electrons, whereas it has 17 protons and say 18 electrons. So one electron is more here. Because of that, what happens? The nuclear force of attraction decreases. That's the reason always chlorine ion is greater than its atom. It's larger than its atom. Clear with this? Any doubt? Repeat. An ion is always larger than its atom and cation is always smaller than its atom. Why? Because in cation nuclear force of attraction is more. Now we'll talk about trends. Trends are of two types. Trends कितने हैं बोलो? Two types हैं. So same thing, I'll write it here, trends. So trends are of two types. One trend is down the group. What? Say down the group. The other name of down the group is top to bottom. Either you can say down the group or say top to bottom in the group, top to bottom in the group, or okay, from top downwards the group, anything. Second is across the period. Say across the period. The other name of across the period is say left to right. Left to right. These are the trends. We have to see these trends in atomic radius. Okay. So we need what? We need group and we need period. So I'll do one thing. I'll take one group and one period. With the help of that group and period, we'll talk about the trends. Okay. First I'll go with the first group. So group number 1. What we have? We have hydrogen with atomic number 1. We have helium with atomic, lithium with atomic number 3. We have beryllium with atomic number, sodium with atomic number 11. We have potassium with atomic number 19. So these 4 are enough to explain. So hydrogen के पास एक इलेक्ट्रॉन है. Electronic configuration 1s1 means K shell with 1 electron. Correct? K shell with 1 electron. What will be the structure of atom? So it has 1 proton and 1 shell, and 1 shell have 1 electron. I can use other color chalk piece also. Correct? Then I'll go with lithium 1s2 2s1. Okay man. So 1s is our K shell with 2 electrons. 2s is our what? L shell with 1 electron. And what will be the structure? So it has 3 protons where? In the nucleus. And how many shells I have? 2 shells. 1 shell and the other shell. So inner shell have how many electrons? 2 electrons. Outer shell have 1 electron. Anywhere you can place. Then sodium 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s1. Correct no man? K shell. These I have explained. Last class you were there, right? Then okay, 1s2 2s2 2p6. Any doubt man? Electronic configuration man. Last class what I have explained. Okay, K with 2 electron, L with 8 electron, then M with 1 electron. Overall how many shells it have? 3 shells. So 11 protons. So I'll write 11 protons inside the nucleus. Then you have 3 shells, 1 shell, second shell and third shell. So inner shell have 2, middle shell have 8, outermost shell have 1 electron. Overall outermost shell I will show. You can write it. Similarly K 19, it becomes what? Say 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p6 4s1. Okay, 1s is my K shell, 2s2p L shell, 3s2p M shell. This is my N shell. Electrons 2 comma 8 comma 8 comma 1. Overall how many shells? So I'll say 19 what? Protons with 4 shell. First shell, second shell, third shell, fourth shell. Clear man? Outermost is my N. So if you follow from top to bottom, if you go from top to bottom, that is also known as what? Down the group, you can see radius is increasing. Yes or no? What is the atomic radius? Atomic radius is nothing but distance between the center of the nucleus to the outermost shell. यानी सेंटर से outermost shell तक distance क्या हो रहा है? Increase हो रहा है. तो क्या बोलेंगे? Down the group atomic radius increases. That is the trend. Down the group, atomic radius. Why it is increasing? Because shells are increasing. Electrons are added into the new shells. Say, electrons are added into the new shells. That's it. If shells increases, atom becomes what? Larger. If atom becomes larger, what happens to the nuclear force of attraction? Same. It decreases, man. Nuclear force of attraction get decreases. Two reasons for the decreasing, that we'll see. First I'll write whatever I told you. What? So down the group, atomic radius decreases. Repeat. Down the group, atomic radius increases, man. Say down the group, GRP I'll write, you write the complete. Down the group, atomic radius increases. Increases is the important word here. Because why it increases? Because, okay, electrons are added into the new shells. Say electrons are added, new shells, no man, new shells are coming. Electrons are added into the what? New shells. Apart from that, electrons are added into the new shells and nuclear force of attraction decreases down the group. And say nuclear force of attraction decreases. Force of attraction decreases down the group. Decreases down the group. Clear? Do you have any doubt? So down the group, atomic radius increases because electrons are added into the new shells and electron and nuclear force of attraction decreases down the group. Now, reason for the decrease in the nuclear force of attraction. Now what? Say reason for the decrease in the NFA, I'll say NFA. What is NFA? Nuclear force of attraction. Remember what is NFA? You don't write NFA, you write complete nuclear force of attraction. Okay, nuclear force of attraction. What are the reasons? So we have two reasons. First reason, shells are increasing, right? If shells increases, obviously the radius will also increase. So first reason for the decrease in the nuclear force of attraction down the group. Down the group. Okay. First reason, shells are increasing. Say, shells are increasing. Second reason. Now listen here. If distance increases, obviously the force, what? Shells are increasing means what? Distance increases, right? Shells are increasing means distance between positive proton and negative electrons increases. A very easy explanation here. Two magnets, keep it together, it will attract. Keep it little bit far, the attraction decreases. Yes or no? Still keep it far, the attraction still decreases. In the same way here, as the distance is increasing, nuclear force of attraction will decrease. Okay, so shells are increasing, therefore distance between the nucleus and CLEUS and electrons, outermost electron, difference between the nucleus and say outermost electron increases, thereby decreasing in nuclear force of attraction. This is the one reason. Okay man. So what is the reason behind the decrease in nuclear force of attraction? Distance increases. If distance increases, the distance between the charges will also increases, and because the distance increasing, the effect will decrease. That is, attractive effect will decrease. Attractive or repulsive, any. ओके यहाँ पर अट्रैक्टिव है, अगर रिपल्सिव भी होगा, अगर दूरी ज्यादा है तो डिस्टेंस फोर्स क्या होगा, डिक्रीज हो जाएगा. दैट इज वन. द सेकेंड रीजन इज शील्डिंग इफेक्ट. से रिपीट. शील्डिंग. No, here it is attraction. Repulsion I am talking about, not distraction. Repulsion. ठीक है. हाँ, शील्डिंग इफेक्ट क्या है? इमेजिन करो एक लंबी क्लास है, बड़ी क्लास है, ठीक है, of almost 100 students. I am teaching here. The students who are sitting back, okay, or the students who are sitting in front of them, they become the shield. Sometime you also in the class, तुम्हारे दोस्त के पीछे बैठ के कुछ करते रहते हो, टीचर को नहीं दिखता. क्यों? बिकॉज तुम्हारा दोस्त क्या है, आगे शील्ड बना हुआ है. सिमिलरली हियर, सी हियर, अगर एक और इलेक्ट्रॉन सेम पोजीशन पे आ जाए, so nucleus is attracting this electron and this electron is hiding behind this electron. yes or no man? ये इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है इसके पीछे क्या कर रहा है, छुप रहा है. so this electron becomes the shield for the outermost electron. so as the atomic size increases, this shielding effect also increases. If the shield